My dear friends, as you know, in this YouTube channel, I try to upload motivational, inspirational, or informative videos which could help my friends to lead healthy, happy, and successful life. Today I am discussing a very important and common topic, that is generations in the world. George Orwell, a famous British author, once said, "Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that will come after it." This is an informative video about the different generations that shape our society. You have likely heard terms like Gen Z or Gen Alpha, but what do they really mean? In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of each generation, including their birth years, defining traits, and how they differ from one another. Understanding these generations help us better appreciate how society has evolved and how each group contributes in its own unique way. So number one is traditionalist or silent generations. The famous American historian David Kaiser says, "They grew up during hardship, fought for peace, and built the foundation for modern society." They were born between 1928 and 1945. They are also known as traditionalists or builders. So what are their traits? They are loyal, disciplined, respectful of authority, value hard work and sacrifice, prefer face-to-face or written communication, a strong sense of civic duty and family. They are shaped by the Great Depression, World War II, post-war rebuilding. Technology, they grew up before modern tech. Radio, basic television was only accessible. Their values are respect for authority, frugality, patriotism. Number two is baby boomers. Bruce Gibney, an American author, says the baby boomers are the most powerful generation in history. They changed everything from music to politics to the way we age. They were born between 1946 and 1964. Their traits are optimistic, competitive, work-centric, value personal growth and stability, grew up in post-war prosperity, adapted to tech but not digital natives. They were shaped by post-World War II prosperity, civil rights movements, moon landing. In technology, they are first to grow up with TV, adopted phones, early computers. They value personal growth, career success, and social change. Number three is Generation X. Douglas Rushkoff, an American writer and lecturer, says, "We are the bridge generation, analog childhood, digital adulthood." They were born between 1965 to 1980. Their key traits are independent, resourceful, skeptical. They were shaped by Cold War, rise of computers, economic shifts. In technology, they were first PC users. witnessed tech evolution. Their values are work-life balance, self-reliance, pragmatism. Their traits are independent, resourceful, skeptical, value work-life balance, grew up with both analog and early digital age, often seen as the middle child between boomers and millennials. Number 4 is millennials, Gen Y. Simon Sinek, an American author and inspirational speaker on business leadership, says millennials are not just dreamers, they are doers. They reinvent how the world communicates, works, and lives. They were born between 1981 to 1996. Their traits are tech savvy, ambitious, purpose driven. They value flexibility and experiences over possessions, embrace diversity and collaboration, often burdened by student debt and economic shifts. They were shaped by 9/11, internet boom, 2008 financial crisis. In technology, they grew up during the rise of the internet, smartphones, and social media. They value flexibility, diversity, global awareness. Number 5 is Generation Z. Jean Twenge, an American psychologist researching generational differences, says the most connected, most informed, and most outspoken generation in history. They were born between 1997 and 2012. Their traits are digital natives, socially aware, entrepreneurial, value individuality and mental health, communicate via social media, prefer video content, financially cautious and pragmatic, digital natives, shaped by social media, climate change, activism, pandemic. In technology, never knew life without a smartphone or internet. They value mental health, awareness, authenticity, equality. Number 6 is Generation Alpha. Mac Grindle, a generational expert and social researcher, says Generation Alpha is not just the future, they are the beginning of a new world. They were born between 2013 and 2025. Traits are emerging, however, you can say they are hyper-connected, tech first from birth, likely to be more educated and diverse, influenced by AI, climate concerns, and evolving family structures. Highly connected, tech immersed, globally aware. They were shaped by AI, tablet in early childhood, climate issues, COVID-19 era, in technology introduced to devices and digital learning from infancy. They value their values are still forming, expected to value innovation, adaptability, and diversity. Now, a very important thing, top tips for intergenerational integration. I believe that the challenge of the future is to bridge the gap between generation, and it's everyone's responsibility to work towards this challenge for a better world. Here are some tips to achieve this goal. Number 1, promote open communication. Encourage respectful dialogue where all generations feel heard. Use inclusive language. Avoid dismissive terms. Acknowledge different communications preferences. For example, email versus text versus face to face. Older generations may prefer face to face. Younger ones are comfortable with digital communication. Encourage active listening, not just waiting to speak. Number two, embrace intergenerational learning. Older generations can share life experiences, wisdom, and mentorship. Younger generations can teach digital skills, social trends, and new tools. Create mentorship or reverse mentorship opportunities. Number three, focus on common goals. Highlight shared values like family, health, security, or making a positive impact. Collaborate on community or family projects that span interest, gardening, tech help, travel planning, etc. Number four, be flexible with differences. Recognize differing views on work, ethic, time, and boundaries. For examples, boomers may value in office presence, Gen Z may prefer hybrid or remote. Avoid expecting conformity. Adapt environments to suit diverse needs. Number five is use technology to bridge, not to divide. Host virtual meetups for distant relatives of all ages, share family photos or stories on platform accessible to all, WhatsApp, Facebook, email. Introduce simple tech tools to older adults with patience. Number six, celebrate each generation's strengths. Recognize that each generation brings, for example, silent generation perseverance, boomers leadership, general Gen X independence, millennials innovation, Gen Z activism, and Gen Alpha adaptability. Number eight, create shared experiences. Differences shrink when purpose is shared. Highlight common goals like family, unity, career success, or social responsibility. Plan family game nights, storytelling sessions, or community events. Encourage multi generational volunteer work or travel. Cook, create, or learn something together. Number nine is listen without judgment. Let each person express their views without interrupting or labeling them as old fashions or any other rule. Respect is the foundation of bridging gaps. Be willing to learn and unlearn. Boomers can learn tech from Gen Z. Younger generations can learn patience and resilience from elders. Every generation has something valuable to teach and share. Number 11, focus on the future together. How can we use our differences to build a better future? Unity in diversity is a strength, not a challenge. Number 12 is avoid stereotyping and embrace flexibility. Don't say millennials are lazy or boomers don't understand tech. Let's understand where they are coming from. Accept different approaches to solving problems. Some prefer structure, others innovation. Both can work together for a better life. Bonus insights and notes. Empathy is the bridge between generations. Shared laughter and shared struggles bond better than shared years. Integration doesn't mean sameness, it means mutual respect in diversity. In workplace, older generations value stability. Younger ones seek purpose and flexibility. In money, boomers and Gen X saved, millennials and Gen Z value experiences and investments like crypto or gig economy, contract jobs rather than permanent ones. In tech, the younger the generation, the more seamless this integration with digital tools. So, my dear friends, that's all for today. I hope the contents of this video were helpful for your in thinking over the topic and deciding way forward. I conclude this discussion with the quote of Ron Paul, American author, activist, and politician, that we are all part of the same generation, that is, the human generation. I wish you all a happy, healthy, successful, and fulfilling life. We will meet again with some other topic of interest. Please subscribe my channel and favor me with your views and comments. Also, click the like button if you like the video. Thank you very much for watching.